Hey, it's Eric from Orderlytics. In this video, we're going to do a demonstration on how to configure your Clickfunnels account, your webhook, back into Orderlytics. So after you've signed up for Orderlytics and you've logged into your account, you'll see over here on the left-hand side of your menu, you'll go down here to the info page, and you'll see a series of different URLs for the ClickFunnels customers. You can ignore this upper section. This is specifically if you are a non-ClickFunnels customer and you're going direct to Stripe. For down here, for this video purposes, we're going to focus on the orders application for the Amazon orders. So we're going to grab this URL, copy that, and then we'll go over to our ClickFunnels account. And I'm in ClickFunnels, and one of my funnels, I'm down on the order page, and that you'll see you have your products. We'll talk about how to set up products in a minute, but what you want to focus on is the settings section. And you'll go down to the bottom of the settings page and you'll see manage your funnel webhooks. You'll click that, and I already had some webhooks in here for this for some demonstrations before, but what you'll need to do is just simply go up here to create new webhook, grab the URL that we got from Orderlytics and paste that in there, and then for the event we want to click this down, and we don't want to do all events because we'll get all the contacts created and everything, so that'll just push too much information to Orderlytics that we don't need. So we need to focus on making sure that we use purchase updated and not purchase created. The purchase updated makes sure that we get some key parameters on the webhook after the transaction is completed, most notably whether or not the user's payment was successful. If you just do purchase created, it'll send it over as soon as the transaction they push the button on the web page, and it's not waiting for the transaction from the gateway to confirm that it was paid. So it's pretty critical if you want to make sure that the user is getting their payment is successful before you send it over to Orderlytics for us to place the order. All right, so we'll select purchase updated. You don't need to worry about version or adapter, and then hit create. And you'll see that you'll have no deliveries in here because we haven't done any test orders. But once you get up and running with this application, you'll see that you've got some events and some deliveries that have taken place. And you might want to just get familiar with this as well. So you can just click on deliveries and you'll see the payloads, and you can click on this and see all the details of the payloads. It's pretty straightforward in terms of you just kind of read through this, what it's offering, but from there, that's what's getting passed over into Orderlytics. And then from here, you can see where your attempt's successful. So if there was a situation that ClickFunnels was down for some reason and you're not seeing orders showing up in Orderlytics, you might want to come back over here and check your webhooks and check the attempts. And you'll see in some cases, whether if it said success, it had a no, you can simply click on the attempt here, and you have an option of hitting new attempt. And then that will repopulate or republish the webhook. You only want to do that if the original attempt did not work. So it's because if you do it for a subsequent attempt that was successful, we would then basically populate another order back into Orderlytics that then we would try to order another unit out of Amazon. So only time you'd actually want to do this is if the previous page showed that there were no successful attempts for that specific transaction. Alright, so that's this video for how you configure the tools. The key thing to remember is when you set up the webhook, get the URL, is that you do the purchase updated. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the support